G'day guys, welcome back to the Iron Empire. I'm Mark, and in this episode, we are going to throw casters on this 4-post tough lift hoist and actually move it. This thing has never been bolted in place, and for good reason. We're moving this down to a different bay in the workshop so we can finally get stuck in some projects. Let's get stuck into moving this hoist. Okay, so today we're doing some work in the shed. So I done a video a little while back showing the $40,000 shed build, which we're now standing in. That video seems to be going apeshit. It just keeps growing. So you guys obviously are loving the shed build. There hasn't been a great deal progression happening in here, just a few little bits and pieces like lights and shit like that, a few heaters here and there. Down the end, I did enclose this in temporarily using clear PVC, like you'd get like a cafe blind, just to close off that end of the shed so we can keep it warm. The workshop area is now separated, and what we have to do is now, if you come this way, now we have to move the 4-post tough lift hoist down a few bays, at least one, because we're a bit too snug over here in the corner. It's a bit tight to work around a car. At the moment, all it's been used is storage, but I want to start doing some work on this hoist. That's the whole purpose of having the hoist. So we're going to move this across a bay, and we're probably going to go to this bay just here. It's going to have to be to the far side of the bay, so we miss the air conditioning drop down duct there. And today we're going to show you how to put the casters on this hoist, because this thing is movable. So it comes from the factory. When you purchased it, it comes with big ass casters you can bolt on and shift around whenever you want. So this 4-poster is not bolted in, and a lot of people will lose their mind over a hoist not being bolted in, but it's designed to do that. And we're going to show you why today. So quickly before we go forward, just a recap of what we've got currently happening in the shed. We've got the LCD that has been parked up there with Andrea's little UC Tirana parked underneath for months. It's winter, so we haven't been getting these cars out. Downstream, we have my NL Fairlane. Now this thing needs, one airbag is leaking, which is annoying, but it also needs the climate control fixed. I've tried a few different systems and it's not working. So once that's done, I can drive that car again. And then down the far end, we've got the Sandman. Now, we're going to tidy up some loose ends on some less important cars first, just to get them out, and then we're going to get stuck with that Sandman again. But that is one of the reasons why this hoist needs to move, because with that in place, we can get the Sandman up and put a brand new exhaust system, and that's going to be another video coming up. So anyway, we're going to shift some cars and get this thing all happening. Let's go! Okay, first on the list is the LTD. We got to get this off, and I have not started this thing in months. And actually, I only disconnected the battery last night. I had it connected the entire time, so I'd be surprised if that doesn't start. But it'll be interesting to see how this goes after sitting for so long. Cannot complain with that. Okay, so we now got the shed clear, ready to work, and all the cars are now at the front. Amazing lineup. I'm super proud of that one. One of the good things about the 4-poster hoist is the fact that we can use it as a bench. So I've got everything up here right at waist level, and it also works great as a bench when you've got a car up and you got a wheel off or whatever you're doing, brakes. You've got all your tools laid out in front of you. It's actually super, super handy. Obviously 4 and 2 posters both come with their pros and cons, but so far with the 4-poster, I've been super stoked on this thing. So we're gonna strip these things down, assemble, hopefully they're not too hard. So a few castors, a few nuts and bolts, a few pins, and we're gonna be laughing. Now remember guys, if you want to support the channel, you can jump onto the online Iron Empire store and pick up some fresh Iron Empire merch. We still have jumpers in stock, we have new hats and beanies, and there is plenty of shit to get yourself sorted. Who likes shopping? Do it online. Jump on, support the channel. Every sale is greatly appreciated. Now let's get stuck back into it. Oh. All right, now we've assembled all 4 of these dollies. As you can see, it was a piece of piss. It was like 5 minutes, knock them all up. Used a rattle gun. And now we're gonna put them in place. Now this is stupid simple. One of the most simple designs, but it's genius. Just slip it through the back there. This little mount that it's got already attached to the hoist. We'll do that on every corner. It. Now this thing should be mobile. Excited for this. So as you can see, once this hoist goes down, it presses on these pads here, and it simply cantilevers the hoist up onto the casters. There we go. Legs will come up. Slowly. Wait. That's it. This will move now. All right, so just like that, we are mobile. So that was pretty simple. I've just gone ahead and unclipped the power feed. This is a 3-phase hoist, and fortunately the cable runs from the direction that I want to take the hoist. So I think I actually did think ahead for a change, and I brought it in from that way with the anticipation that we may be going this way one day, and that's today. So fortunately, it's just a matter of re-strapping that up once I've got it in place, but I'm going to go ahead and move it into this next bay. And I think we're going to get as far to the left of this next bay as we can, which will give us plenty of room to get in, but also clearance for the aircon. So let's start moving some stuff. All right, and that is it. We're in place. Now we've got to go back up with the hoist, pull these dollies out, and we are set. Now, obviously, had my old man here giving us a hand, but clearly it is light as. You could do this on your own. A girl could even do this. All right, so we're going to give this thing a test run for the first time. Park the car as hard to the left-hand side as I can, so we can really exaggerate what it's going to sit like in regard to that air conditioning duct that is above my head. So that's my main concern. And as you can see, the car is like right on the edge. So let's see what sort of clearance we got. All right, so that's pretty much it. Full height, essentially. We're miles away. So even if this thing kept going upwards, it would still be missing by 50 odd mil, and that's at its absolute most exaggerated position. So, but it didn't go that high anyway. So even if I had a wagon on here backwards, I reckon it would still be sweet. So I'm laughing. New position. All right, guys, there you have it. The 4-post hoist is now in bay 2, 3. I don't even know what bay it is, but it's in the next bay, and it is so much better, let me tell you guys. It has only been about a week or so since I've moved this hoist, and I've already done so much since I've moved it. I've done a bunch of general maintenance stuff that I've been needing to do for a long time. I've also done a couple of little projects, which you guys will see in some future videos. And also, we got stuck into Andrea's Tirana. We're doing some sneaky modifications on that thing. And now that the hoist is in place, it is making life so much easier to do those. And it's given me a bunch of more motivation to get stuck into those things as well. Also, you notice the light behind me, which I put in place before we laid the slab way back when. I'm really glad I did, because we got these 2 bays lit up from the ground up. It makes working on this hoist so much easier. If you want to check out something like this for your future build, you want to check out Tough Lift. They are the best in the biz. They will make life so much easier when it comes to choosing the right hoist for your space. And yeah, this is the best addition to this $40,000 shed build that I've ever made. So that's going to be it for this time around, guys. Don't forget to like the video, comment, let us know what you think, and of course, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and we'll see you all on an upcoming episode. Cheers, guys.